Welcome back. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I missed and hit the power button. My bad. We're going to give it a few minutes while people start rolling in. So we're going to just give it a few minutes. I hope you're all doing well. If you're watching this and you don't see the red light, that means you're watching it on the replay. So go ahead and hit us with that hashtag replay down in the comment section below. Let us know what you're working on. Hey, yeah, sorry about that. Sorry, my bad. That was me. My bad. My bad. See what had happened was, right? My phone is backwards because the camera's on this side. So when I went to go pick up the phone, I hit the power button, so it shut my phone off. When I turned it back on, it said reconnecting, like I was going back into live. But as soon as I looked at my computer, it had shut off live. I'm like, mother chicken. Mother chicken. God dang it. So sorry about that. Welcome back, everybody. So sorry. I hate when that happens. It sucks so bad. All right, so now that we don't have that live anymore, I got to get to the other live. Hold on a second, guys. That's why Miss Coffee always is ready with a part 2. So sorry. Yo, don't mind me. Miss Coffee's slow today, okay? Don't mind me. Hey, everybody. We're going to bring you up a little bit because y'all is all up in my business. Y'all just all up in the business. Let me make sure y'all can't see my lap. Okay. Not that there's anything going on down here besides my heated blanket, but y'all mean. Hey, how you doing, Saya? How you doing? Dipolar Diamond. Hey, how you doing? Lucretia's in the house. Crafty Corner's in the house. Lucille. Susan. Irene. Hello. I know, Susan. I am so sorry. I hit the power button when I was putting my phone back in the thing up here. Y'all, look, Miss Coffee's not the brightest crown in the box, not the sharpest tool in the shed, okay? These are things we know about Miss Coffee. Now, is anybody going to answer that question I asked? Can you get pink eye if you get a little bit too close to the plumber and you get all in his personal bubble and he lets out a little that goes up and not down? Asking for a friend, y'all. Again, I'm asking for a friend. Hey, Ginger's Hobby Corn, how you doing? What's up, Yvonne? Y'all, another special announcement. I don't know if Kat's still in here, but y'all can still say happy birthday to Kat. But Yvonne has been working on a custom for eternity, and she finally finished her custom. Golf clap. Golf clap. Look, that fox is still sitting over there judging me in my every life choice, okay? I don't give two flying flip-flops. I am not going back to that fox right now. What I would like to do is finish up the whips that I have. So, like, after this canvas, I would probably go start working on Swan Lake again because it's the biggest. And then try to finish Sunflower. Now, am I going to be able to finish 3 decent-sized diamond paintings in a month? I don't know. I kind of wanted to join in on the, if y'all didn't know, there's a winter collab happening with Wolfpack and Rachel. And I was kind of going to get into that. But I want to finish my whips first. Plus, I don't want to win anything. Like, I don't like winning stuff. So, like, well, I lied. I do like winning stuff, just not diamond painting related stuff. I have a closet literally bursting from the seams with diamond paintings. Not me bragging, just me saying, I don't need no more diamond paintings in my life, okay? I just ordered another diamond painting last night of one of the kits that Minna really wanted that hadn't been in stock in a while. And then I forgot to get it. Oh, thank you, Kate. I greatly appreciate it. I forgot to get it, and it's Firstborn. And Minna has, no, Where Light Meets Dark is the one I got. I have to get Firstborn. And Minna's been wanting When Light Meets Dark because she wants to hang it in her room. So I finally remembered last night to go get it. So now I have that on the way. So yeah, like I don't really need anything. There's Kat. There you go. Y'all can say happy birthday. I usually don't do giveaways too often. I actually just did a giveaway last night. If you are not in the group Crafters Anonymous with Miss Crochet and Coffee and Rachel Ray, yes, we do share a group. It is supported by Diamond Art Club. They give us sneak peeks into things. They ask you questions, all kinds of fun stuff. I did do, matter of fact, Rachel did a random giveaway last week, and then I did a random giveaway of a diamond painting and a $50 Diamond Art Club gift card. I'm going to probably be trying to do one of those a week where you either get the gift card or you get a kit of your choice if they have it available on the site, as long as it's not a pre-order, because I swear I am not ordering any pre-orders. So no. But I did do a giveaway last night in the group. So I will be doing random giveaways for the holiday season. So for the next month or two, I'll be doing giveaways up until the 31st. So I'm not going to tell you where or when. You just have to watch videos and stay tuned to the group. And they're going to be really quick, they're going to be really quick videos. So if I do it in a video and I put whatever giveaway in the video, you will have to, enter the video giveaway that way. And then maybe a couple of days later in another video, I tell you who the winner is. But they're not going to be very long. Like, it's not going to be a long wait. Like, it's not going to be like a whole week. You'll probably know within like 24 hours or something. So like, I don't like doing giveaways for the fact that I don't like it when they're long because it seems so drawn out. And so I would much rather just do something really quick. So keep your eyes peeled because I have plans especially for next month. But I already did one for this month. I will be doing a couple more for this month probably. And it'll be a mixture of in the group or or on the channel. So just keep your eyes peeled, watch the videos, y'all. I mean. But why not? Don't want to listen to people complain about where my giveaway DP. Yeah, Maddie. Oh my God, I can't. I can't do it. I really can't do it. It's bad enough hearing about it in the group. Where's my pre-order? I pre-ordered it 20 minutes ago, and I haven't received it. Where is it? And I keep telling these people, it's not like DAC. Like, I now have this twisted picture of the lady from DAC sitting in a chair somewhere with a big fat cat, which she doesn't have a cat. She has a dog. So I guess it would be like a little dog, like maniacally laughing, going, I have your pre-orders. Like, what if like a live happened in the group and the lady from DAC came on and she was just like, hey, you guys, I have your pre-orders here. I bet a lot of y'all would shit a whole brick. I'm just saying. Like, I'm telling you right now, I've talked to her, so I know her voice actually doesn't sound like that. But if it did, like, how many people would be kind of put off, and you just gotta sit there and look at her like, she's so pretty, but why does her voice sound like that? Like, you ever met somebody like that? Like, they are just awesome all the way. They're 100 out of 100. There's like one little thing that you're just like, oh God, why? Like, I don't know. This is the way my brain works. First, I go from farting and going up instead of down, and now we're talking about weird voices. Like, I've met women that are absolutely gorgeous when I did modeling, but the one girl had a voice like Teddy Pendergrass. How many people remember Teddy Pendergrass? Show of hands. I don't want somebody to come up to me and be like, turn down the lights. Whoa, look here. You are a female. You are not supposed to sound like that. Like, I don't understand what's going on with your trachea right now, but we might have to do a tracheotomy because I don't like the way you sounded right now. Like, you can't look beautiful like that and then have like a man voice. That's not a thing. Or you meet those guys that look absolutely sexy and you're like, hey guy, how you doing? I would do better if your voice didn't sound like that. Like, could you be married to a guy that looked like $1 million? He looked like what it feels like for student loans to be paid off. That's what he looks like. But there was like one bad thing about him. He'd sound like a woman. No, can't do it. Hey, hon, could you turn off the light? No, you can get the hell out of my room is what you can do. Like, I'm just saying, like, these are some of the things that you have to worry about, especially not me personally, because I'm married and I'm stuck with this one. But for those folks that are single out there, when you're single, ready to mingle, that would be my big fear right now. Thank you, Lisa. I greatly appreciate it. That would be my big fear, is that if I was single and I would go to like meet a guy, and especially right now, everybody's got to wear a mask. No, we Zoom meeting before we hook up. Look here, we got to Zoom. I need to see your whole government because I don't want to go and get with a guy and he sound all good and his eyes are all pretty. And then you take off the mask and he has half a sandwich for a nose and you're like, what the hell happened to your face? So like, no, like right now is not a good time to be dating people right now. Like right now is a nice time to get to know somebody first, get to know their insides, because if their outside don't match their insides, you're going to need to live with that. And you need to have that good conversation. Remind yourself that he might not be a perfect 10, but he'll be a 7 on a good day with the face covering on. I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying for myself, like when I met Mr. Coffee, it was one of those things like, please don't be ugly. Like, please don't be ugly. I heard his voice first, and then I seen his face, and I was like, oh, okay, he's cool. He's cool. Whew. Like, that's always my big fear is getting with a guy. I love everything about him, except for he has like one little flaw that drives me absolutely insane. Like, he has like women's eyelashes or something, or he has like moobies. If you don't know what moobies are, those are men breasts. Thank you. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I'm not really like, I'm not really particular like that, but sometimes I can be particular like that. And I think in 2020, you have to be, because 2020 is a dumpster fire with hot cheese and old garbage. Okay. Like, 2020 is just not that year for you to be talking about you want to date somebody or to have a sporadic marriage. Like, I just met this person. This is not the time. And for those folks that don't know, today is Friday the 13th. It is not the day, y'all. It is not the day. Not today, Jesus. Abby, am I supportive of the LGBTQ community? Honey, girl, look, listen. Hold on a second. I'm going to take off this bracelet, because I can't find my other one. Just for you. Love is love, honey. You love who you want to love, sweetie, okay? You love who you want to love, sweetie. Yes, for those of you who don't know, these are called Zox bracelets. The bracelets you see me wearing on my channel, they're called Zox. You get them from Zox.la, Zox.la. They have them for sale. You can get gold cards, and then 5 gold cards would get you a special prize or what have you. I have about 100 of these at this point. So yes, Miss Coffee is supportive of any and everybody, because Miss Coffee loves all the things. Long leg men. Look, have you ever dated somebody? Okay, I was just talking to Mama Vapes and Diamond Paints about this. I showed her a video of a woman. The woman was 5'9", or no, I'm like, she was 6'9". Okay, like, now take it. Look, she's a tall drink of water. Okay, tall drink of water. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm 6'1". I haven't got much room to talk. Like, I look like the Loch Ness Monster. But we're not talking about me right now. We're talking about this lady. Could you date somebody that was shorter or taller than you? Taller, I can deal with. Okay. Shorter, look, I don't want to get scoliosis, okay? Like, I'm not built for tough. I'm built like a Chevy. So, like, I can't be hunched over all the time, and then, like, I turn 70, and I have this permanent curve in my spine, looking like my back is always asking questions and stuff. And I'm like, look, listen, I have a short husband. I've been bent over half my life. This is how I stand now. Like, I go from being 6'1" to 5'2" on a good day. Like, it'd be really bad for me. So I tried to stick to guys that were always taller than me or tall as me, which Mr. Coffee is a hair like that, like that. He's like that much taller than me. But I have dated a guy that was shorter than me, and let me just tell you, look, I love that guy to death. I really did. But my back never said thank you so much as to when we broke up. Because, oh my God, I can't. I'm 6'1". He was like 5'6", 5'7" on the weekends when he had his good shoes on, okay? Like, I can't. My spine isn't made for that. Like, I don't have anything against short guys. They be cute too. There ain't nothing wrong with a short guy. But it's just not for me. It's just not my cup of tea, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, for my spine's sake and my elderly life where I would like to stand up straight, I'd be cool. Like, right now, if I were to get old and get stuck at how I, like, greet Mr. Coffee, I'd be on my tiptoes. Not because he's taller than me, that to the point I have to be on my tiptoes. I just, for some reason, every time he hugs me, I get on my tiptoes. I have to be taller than him, because I have to have something over Mr. Coffee, because he beats me at everything. At least let me have the taller than you. He somehow has grown taller than me. And I'm like, I remember at one state we were the same height. Now you're taller than me. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate you eating your vegetables. I'm going to start feeding you all kinds of fatty foods. You ever have your spouse ask you if you want a snack or something? And you're like, no. And they're like, oh, come on. You know you want it. And you're like, are you trying to keep me big so I can't run away? Asking for myself. I'm just saying, like, sometimes, like the other night, Mr. Coffee asked me if I wanted a donut stick. Now, I love donut sticks, okay? Love donut sticks. They're my favorite little pastry snack thing. The other night, Mr. Coffee asked me if I wanted a donut stick. And I was like, nah, I'm okay. I don't think I want one. He goes, are you sure? Are you sure? I'm like, all right, I'll take one. You sure you just want one? And I'm like, the first thought that went through my brain, is he trying to fatten me up so I can't run? Because then, like, if I try to stand up, my knees buckle and I fall over. Like, I'm asking for myself, like, what is this man? Why do you want me to have a donut stick so bad? And he's like, well, I don't want to eat alone. Oh, okay. Like, that's the sad part. He could be like, eat this poison. ain't eat no damn poison. Don't make me eat alone. Oh, okay, honey, I'm sorry. Like, I would forget all about the poison, eat it, die, and he'd be sitting there, like, maniacally laughing with the dogs. Like, it's a thing, y'all. It's a thing. Y'all don't want to know what happens in my brain. This is what happens in my brain. Y'all don't want to be there, believe me. It's buy a t-shirt. It'll do you better. Hey, y'all. What's up, Olivia? Yes, we will get to our disclaimer if Mr. Coffee would play us in.
Yes.
He says yes, but he's looking very intently at his game.
Well, I don't know if I can get it to work.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He can join the party if he's on your account, but I'm guessing it's still from all that crap from us setting him up a kid's Xbox account. And that's locked by Microsoft until he's 18.
What's up, Maria? How you doing? What's up, Crafty Corner K? Crafty Corner K says, how are you enjoying your fender flares?
They're fender flare-tastic.
They're fender flare-tastic. Welcome, 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 one and all, to the After Hours Crafters Lounge. I am your host, Miss Crocheting Coffee. How you doing? With my co-host, who is also my husband. We call him Mr. Coffee. Say hi, Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee says hi. In this live, you are going to hear noises in the background. You're going to hear my dogs if they're not passed out on the middle of the floor like they're doing now. You're going to hear my husband playing a video game. Tonight's game of the night is Apex Legends. You're going to hear my kids running around like banshees because they're children and they live here. So if at any point in time that bothers you, I also vape. If you don't like that, I'm sorry. I don't want your opinion on it. I have my own, but thank you anyway for having an opinion on it. If at any time I say something that offends you or chaps your ass in any way, this is the part where we're going to have to split ways. And we're going to have to ask that the door don't hit you, where the good Lord splits you. Can I get an amen? That said, welcome everybody to the After Hours Crafters Lounge. Tonight we are working on Flowered Hat Girl from Craft Ease. All the links to everything I'm using are down below. I don't think I've linked Rachel. So if one of my mods can get Rachel's link to her Etsy shop and run that through chat, I would greatly appreciate it. Because I know somebody's going to ask me about Baby Yoda, because every time I apparently work on this canvas, somebody has asked me about Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda came from Rachel Ray's shop, Rachel Crafts, over on Etsy. And then this corgi butt came from Enabler's Outpost. And then this corgi butt came from Rachel Ray's shop as well. So if you like some cute little minders, that's where the minders came from. This diamond tray that's customized, I got this from Mama Vapes and Donna Paints. She got it from JH Evasion, I think it is, or Evision, over on Etsy as well. The pin comes from Three Dogs Incorporated, or Cope, or Three Dogs Co. over on Etsy. And then, of course, we got It's Fall, y'all. We got our Weed Wax from Anxiety Art Adventures that we're using in our pin tonight. So, also we're using Harbor Freights tonight for our containers to hold our drills. So I think that's everything, because I know somebody's going to ask me, and I'm like, I don't see it. I'll see it after live and then feel bad. So yes, I tried to link everything down below, but I will make sure to put Rachel's link in and the Harbor Freights in as soon as I'm done. What's up, Millie? Oh, there's Anxiety. Yeah, Anxiety Art Adventures. I got your thing down there. What's up, Pastelli? Those corgis are adorable. I know, right? Look at that little butt. Got a little butt. Ain't nothing like a good piece of ass, right? I'm sorry. That came out wrong. What's up, B Rich? Silver Lioness, hey, how you doing? What's up, Angela? Has Mr. Coffee played Assassin's Creed? Oh yeah, Ezio.
Which one?
Which Assassin's Creed, Abby? What's up, Therese? I'm sorry, that's Teresa. What's up, painting in the sky with diamonds? Hey, question about the Wee Wax. How do I use it without leaving so much residue? I just started using it yesterday. I need tips and tricks. Tips and trick number 1. When you fill your pen, take your nail, slide it across the top of it, okay? Then take a drill and press down on it so that it picks it up. Pull the drill off, wipe it off, and, put the excess wax and whatever, and you should be good to go. As for in your multi-placer, all I do is I literally just put it in there, and then you see how there's ridges in the tray. I take it and I rub it across the tray like this to get any excess off. And I've been using it now all week with no residue issues. Because I have noticed it is a little bit different than patty wax, okay? I will tell you that. It is different in the fact that it stays soft. I'm not sure if she puts like the pillow guy in here. You know, that guy with the that pillow that that My Pillow guy. I think he lives in here with like the Michelin Man because it's soft. Okay, so because it's soft, you can easily scrape it. And it's not like you're making like shredded cheese or something. Like you're not asking for more cheese and somebody's grating cheese onto your canvas. So it's really soft. So you just kind of scrape it lightly, fill it with your finger, and then take your nail and scrape the excess off and then jab a diamond with it. Boom. Works fine. What's up, Diamond Paint with Abigail? How you doing? I'm a grandma. I gotta go to bed. Good night, y'all. Good night. Congratulations on being a grandma. I think if I told my parents that they were going to be grandparents again, I think they just pass out. Because at this point, when you have 150 grandkids, when you come from a big family, like my kids won't know the joy of having like 17 siblings in the house, which is great. But me growing up, I had 6 siblings in the house at a time, but my parents have other children as well. So like my parents at this point, I think they have like 400 or 500 grandkids or something like that. I don't know. It's like they have some, you have a lot of grandkids when you have to have a note in your phone and your notes of all your grandkids and their birthdays. And like every month you're handing out 3 and 4 different cards for birthdays. Like I don't think there's a month in the year that my parents aren't sending out birthday cards to somebody. You want to come say hi to the peoples? Maggie wants to come say hi.
Hi. Mommy won't say hi to me, you guys. Oh,
she's not actually a grandma. She just acts like one because she goes to bed so early. What you go to bed so early for? It's Friday. Yes.
Yeah.
See, everybody say hi.
Hi. Hi, Maggie.
What did you do today?
I did my test.
You did your test? And how did you do?
Good.
She did good on her test today.
I got 3 wrong.
You got 3 wrong out of how many? Was it 10 questions? Was it 20 questions?
20.
It was 20 questions? Look, you're Tiny Pufferfish and Mama Vapes.
Hi, Tiny Puffer and Mama Vape. We got some...
Boyfriend and grandparents have 15 grandkids. Yeah, see, my parents, they literally have a note in their phone where they have to keep track of all their grandkids. And then now their grandkids are having grandkids or great grandkids. So now they got grandkids, great grandkids, greater grandkids. Like they got all kinds of kids. What kind of kids do you need? Like my parents are kid dealers, okay?
What?
Yeah, that's Kate. Can you say hi to Kate?
Hi, Kate.
My parents are kid dealers. Like you need a grandkid, there you go. Pum pum pum. You need kids? I got kids too. Pum pum pum. You need great grandkids? I got a couple of those too. Pap pap pap. Like I can't believe that I have 2 nephews, which are the first 2 grandkids. Both of them just had kids a month apart. I was like, oh my God, I'm getting old. It's not until the times like this where you realize how old you're getting. Like, I don't feel like I'm 36. I'm obviously 36, but I don't feel 36. I don't feel like I'm 16. Like, no, these bones and joints remind me every day I'm not 16. But I don't feel like I'm in my, like, late 30s. Because I've crossed that little slump of 35 into late 30s now. So I don't feel like I'm in my late 30s. And it's one of those things where I'm like, oh, I feel good. Yeah. And then my nephew's like, hey, you have a great niece. And I'm like, I'm sorry, say what now? I got a what? You what? Oh, here we go, guys. He's laying on Maggie. I didn't touch the phone that time, guys. Yes, Maggie went in today for her second round of training or testing. And we find out the results of everything next week, Thursday. Next Thursday, I have a meeting with the teachers and all the counselors and everybody else because it's a whole team that gets involved with this. Like when I said testing, they brought out 7-8 people and they're like, this is our star lineup right here. They're gonna be testing Maggie for this, that, and the other. And I'm like, okay. So like she went in for all this testing. But from what the paperwork that they sent me over says, they don't think she has dyslexia. They just think that Maggie works when she wants to work, which wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me because today I'm sitting here and I've been absent as a parent lately when it comes to homeschooling. I'm still here, obviously, but I have her go in and hang out with her teacher instead of me showing her what to do. Her teacher shows her what to do. And because, you know, he's a teacher, that's his job. So like, I can't take his job. I don't want his job. He can have his job back as soon as this Rona goes away. But she was in there reading to him. I can't get this girl to read nothing to me, okay? She won't read nothing. She will read it by herself. She will come up and show me that she's reading something if she needs help with a word, for the most part. But she will not read to me. But she'll read to all the counselors. Like, all my concerns that I worry about go away when she goes to school, because then she's just like an A+ student. She's just awesome. She works hard. I'm like, really? Because at work, at home, she'd be hardly working. I'm just saying, like, what the hell's going on with this kid? And I know they say that kids do better for other people than they do for their parents. But why? I feed you. I feel like if I feed you, you should do better for me than the teacher. And I feel some type of way that she would rather do stuff like that with her teacher than with me. I'm like, I'm your mommy. You came out of me. You can't do reading for me. Like, you can't read me a book. I ask you to read me books, and you can't read me a book, but you can read your teacher a book. I see how it is. I see how you did me dirty, got me up here looking crazy in the face. Like, I think my daughter has dyslexia. And then she goes in there, a, cuz, was, shuz, was, saw, can, truck, pizza. Like, I feel like Maggie's just messing with my brain right now. Like, I don't have enough problems inside my head as it is. I feel like Maggie's messing with my brain. What's up, Jennifer? They told me the same thing, but I still think mine has it. Try for Killian pill. Use peanut butter bread and put it in the pill in the middle and fold it. Killian is doing a lot better with his pill pockets. He's actually starting to take them now. There are times where he gets suspicious. Like, there's times where he'll go to chew it and then he'll spit it out and look up at me like, you tricking me right now? So what I've done is I gotten smart too. Because I'm like, I'm smarter than the average bear, okay? You're a dog. You can't be smarter than me. Y'all, look, don't tell him, but he's smarter than me. We're not going to talk about it. So what I've started doing is, with the pill pocket, I've been giving a small piece of the pill pocket with nothing in it to Daisy to make Killian think that Daisy got a treat and he didn't. And then I will then give Killian his treat, because if nothing else about this dog, the dog greedy is all get out, okay? Nobody can have nothing without his face being somewhere near it. And so I've decided that I'm just going to start tricking the dog into thinking that it's getting a snack, but I always give Daisy the snack first. The only problem with that is then Daisy then wants to go eat Killian's snack. If he doesn't eat it right away, Daisy will go over and try to eat it. And I don't really need her eating zinc pills or the antibiotic that he has to take. So my dog isn't a dog. My Loki does the same thing. Yeah. So what he was doing, what he does is he'll chew it. He'll take a bite out of it and he'll spit it out, and then he'll look up at you, and then he'll lick it, and then if he knows that something's in there, he has learned how to eat around the pill and leave the pill. And I'm like, you mother chicken. If you don't eat this freaking pill, and there are days where I feel bad because I have to have Mr. Coffee kind of like shove it in his mouth and make him swallow it. But for the most part, he's been taking the pill pockets again. And then when he stopped taking them from me, I started using what I have. I use the force. By the force, I mean my children. Because the kids rarely ever, well, Maggie always gives the dogs treats. So when they see Maggie, they automatically assume they're getting a treat. So I just started using Maggie, and I'm like, give Daisy and Killian a bone. All right, give them their medicine. And then she'll go over and give Killian his medicine and give Daisy the fake pill pocket to make Killian jealous that he didn't get a treat, and then Killian will eat his pill pocket. I think Mohawk needs to go on a diet. He's 13 pounds at 10 months old. Oh, he's so cute. Put a pill in the middle of a strawberry. Killian doesn't like strawberries. I learned that the hard way. He spit one out on me. Okay, let me explain. So over the summer, we were making smoothies, right? And we get the bag of frozen vegetables. And Killian loves ice, okay? If it's frozen, he loves it. So what I tried to do was I tried to put something in one of the frozen fruit to give to him. And it was a strawberry. And he literally took 2 bites of it, went, that. And I was like, what the hell kind of noise is that? And then he literally spit it in my face. Look, I've never been so disrespected by an animal in my entire life. That dog was about to die that day. He's lucky he ran off because he must have seen my face because I was like, oh, hell no, he did not just spit this in my face. Straight up just spit it in my face and then took off. It was like that little song, run, dun, 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 dun. And I'm not chasing him anymore. I'm done chasing the dogs. I tried chasing dogs at the dog park the other day when I was playing with them. I usually record my Patreon vlog for the Patreons while I'm at the dog park, so they get like an hour's worth of extra video of me at the dog park talking about my day and what my plans and stuff are. And I'm sitting there and I'm running with the dogs after I had finished recording, just playing with them because Killian found a ball and I was like, well, I'll play with you, bud. So I'm just sitting there playing with him. He got my knees locking together, snapping together like I'm playing basketball, and he just made me he did a crossover or something. Like I'm just like I can't play with you anymore. You're now in that category with the kids where I can't play with you for fear of hurting myself. I almost fell on the ground, and believe me, the dog park is not somewhere you want to fall randomly on the ground at. Okay, like I'm learning that I am a germaphobe, and that's okay with me. But I'm learning that like I don't even like going in there without having boots on. So, like, I won't go in there without boots. So, just the thought of falling in that place, no, I can't do it. I can't. Nope, not happening. We use Vienna sausages. Doggies eat it every time. I have to watch what I feed them because they have sensitive stomachs. And most human food upsets their stomach. And then it turns into green apple splatters everywhere. You ever seen a blowout from a baby? It's like that, but in a circle. They summon the poop gods because they can't. Daisy at least has gotten smart, and if she gets sick or something, she'll go to the hardwood floor. I see him, baby. She'll go over to the hardwood floor and then get sick there. Killian will go in his crate, spin in a circle, poop on the wall, poop in Daisy's crate, poop on the floor, poop everywhere, walk over, and then come back in the room and lay down like he did not just take a dump in my house. And then, like, the kids will come get me and be like, Mom, it really stinks out here. Why does it stink? Oh, God. Like, that happened the last time when Minna was here over the summer, and she gave him too much peanut butter. Y'all, look, listen, it was not a good day that day. Let me just tell you that right now. It was a very shitty morning, and I mean that figuratively and actually. Like, it was not a good time. Literally. So, like, I have to be really careful about what I feed them. So what I was doing was I was putting it in a hot dog. But again, like the pill pocket, which is the reason why I stopped using the hot dogs, he would bite it, notice that there was something extra in it, and then he would eat around it, and then would come back for more hot dog. I'm like, you greedy little SOB. Like, seriously? Really? Like, you're just going to eat the whole hot dog and then come back for seconds? Like, and he wouldn't just come back to me. He would bring the pill to me and spit it out so that I would put it in another hot dog so he could eat another hot dog. What's up, Life with Lindsay? How you doing? Yo, Life with Lindsay was over there playing with fuzzy balls in her live on Instagram the other day, and I was dying. I was here for it, but I was dying at the same time.
Why is she playing with fuzzy balls?
I don't know why she called it felting, but it looked like she was doing some inappropriate shapes.
Fuzzy ball play?
Fuzzy ball play. What's up, Sylvia? Good evening. Good evening. It's Lindsay's birthday. Happy birthday, Lindsay. That's right. It is her birthday.
To you.
The golden pubes. See, she knows exactly what I'm talking about. She was playing with them golden pubes. You gonna sing happy birthday to her?
Yeah, Daddy was looking at me.
Okay.
I can't get out. Killian.
Oh, Killian's laying on her arm. Sing her happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Lindsay.
Happy birthday to you.
Yay! She's trying to clap with one hand because Killian's laying on the other hand. What's up, Vicky? Awesome. I'm so happy you were able to catch live.
Hi, Miss Becky.
Miss Becky said she was going to be in here. I haven't seen Miss Becky. She's probably in here somewhere doing something she ain't supposed to be doing. Miss Becky be doing inappropriate things at times. Where'd the candle? No, you don't want to give Maggie fire. Let me just tell you like that. If you didn't know, Mr. Coffee's a pyro, and he passed that on to his daughter. So, like, yeah. Don't sit up there and suck your teeth at me. Were you tasting yourself? You that delicious? He's
like a hot dog. I want
Daddy.
a hot dog.
Daddy looks like a hot dog.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he looks like a weird pale hot dog
Biceps.
with biceps. If the hot dogs was on steroids and it looked like a sausage link on the sides, yeah, that's Mr. Coffee. Mr. Coffee says he has aspirations of being a tactical flashlight with his legs. Yay! Yo, why is my husband aspiring to be a tactical flashlight?
Oh. Hi, Miss Becky.
Hi, Miss Becky.
I got my hand back. And
Hi, Yukai. How are you today?
Hi, you Kai.
You don't know who that is. You just.
Birthday chocolate, a present, a balloon, rainbow, a
Yep.
blah blah blah.
Okay.
What's up, Diamond Diva? I'm doing a Twilight.
Match. Ryan said he wants to wait for you.
I ordered my first commission this week. Really? Awesome.
Well, because if he doesn't, he has to switch it.
Oh, I'm happy she could make your night because she makes my whole day stressful. But I love her to death. Look, these kids ain't no joke. Oh, I was talking to my Patreons about this. How would y'all feel? All right, if we lived in this time now when your kids were growing up,
You'll have your old one?
how would you feel if you got a letter from your kids at school stating that if they're not doing well at home, they'll have to be forcefully brought back to school, meaning you don't have a choice on whether or not they get to stay home again. You have to send them to school. Look, I got a little bit of a temper when I saw that email the other day, and I was like, look, listen, we are like high in the cases of the Rona, okay? You're not making my kid go back to school.
Why not?
My house is the safety zone. The rest of the town is plague central. I ain't trying to be out in these streets. Me and Orion got lost today trying to find Walmart. We got lost for about 10 minutes, and then I finally figured out where we were. But we didn't end up in Montana, so that's a plus.
Walmart's
Danielle said, blah, 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 that. So, like, I was like, yeah, you ain't making me do nothing. I'm like, one, how you going to tell a parent they're not doing a good enough job? A lot of these parents have work. They're trying to juggle work and... Daisy, there's no more Cheetos. There's no more... Come here. Or go mess with Maggie. But, They sent home a letter stating that if your child isn't doing well at home doing home learning, that they'll have to come to school. No, they won't. Because you have parents that are trying to work and do homeschooling with their kids, which I can't imagine. It's hard enough for me to do videos and do homeschooling, let alone having an actual job where actual people depend on you. No, that's not a thing. I'm a lone ranger. So like, I don't do well with others, which is why you'll probably never see me doing collaborations because I don't work well with others. So when they sent me that email, I was like, if y'all can come get her out of my grasp, I will bring her to school. Until then, y'all can kiss the blackest part of my behind. Let me just tell you like that right now, because no, that's not happening. Like literally, like North Dakota has been in the news. They said, and I quote, if the doctors get the Rona and don't have symptoms, they can keep working. Look, listen, I ain't going to another doctor's appointment. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. Matter of fact, somebody pointed out something in my last video. They asked me if I was eating while I was recording. Now, if you ever watch a video of mine and unless you see me open up food and try it, I'm not eating in a video. So if I'm in a video and I'm slurring my words or something, please do keep in mind that I did suffer a stroke and I still do have some after effects because the person noticed that I sounded like I was eating something and I'm like, no, I'm not eating anything. I'm like, but there are times where I do slur my words a little bit and I don't catch it or realize it. And what ends up happening is my brain and, the whole mouth thing, it tells it to say stuff and then it says something else or it doesn't come out correctly. So yeah, so that's the reason why for that. Like it didn't make me feel any type of way or anything. But just to give y'all a heads up, I'm not eating in videos. Like, I'm not sitting over here in the background like, this pizza's delicious. So in this whipping chat, we gonna talk about food. Like, that's not a thing. So yeah, like, y'all just keep that in your thoughts whenever y'all comment and say something about the way I be talking. One, I don't have correct English, and I'm aware of this. I don't care. But they want me to teach my children English. Good luck with you. Like me trying to teach Maggie how to say y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all. What's up, Melody? Hello, Miss Coffee. I heard that about doctors even with the COVID too. Yeah, even with COVID they can work. Not on me. You can't. Nope, not doing it. That's why I don't leave the house. If I mean, I can hurt myself in the house. Believe me. I've tripped over the couch. I've tripped over dogs. Like it's a thing. But I'm not going to the emergency room unless something major happens. Nope, not doing it. Your doctor's gonna have COVID today. Oh no, I'm good. Just put that arm back in that cooler. We come back another time. We're just gonna leave that arm sitting on that ice and that milk, and we'll come back at a time where there's not a Rona doctor on call. Cause I'm not trying to catch the Rona. I don't want to know nothing about Rona. Rona can go straight to hell. No, I'm not doing it. And then when they try to sit there and try to tell us that we have to take our kids, I ain't gotta do crap. I ain't doing it. Try to make me send my kid to the school with COVID. Okay, all right, go ahead. No, yeah, that's not happening. Y'all will see it on the news. 10 o'clock news. Williston resident arrested for beating down an entire school district worth of teachers and the superintendent. They try to tell me that I like boob be hanging out, hair askew, just all kinds of just. I don't care what they say. I'll be jumping around while people trying to put me in a straitjacket because they think something wrong with me. I ain't nothing wrong with me. Y'all ain't making my kid go to school. Like that would be me. Just know if you see me, help me. Help me. Help a sister out. Because I can do jail time. I'm okay with it. It's for my kids. I can do jail time for my kids, but I can't see them if I'm in jail, so I'm gonna need some help. Y'all gonna have to do a GoFundMe. Y'all gonna have to do a charity live stream or something. Y'all gonna have to do something. But I'm just saying, like, we're gonna have to work together on this. So if I get arrested, y'all gonna help me out? I'm just saying, asking for myself. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. Hashtag no pants. Yeah. What's up, Cynthia? What's up, D West? We'll bail you out. Put money on your books. That's right. See, Sky, no. You gotta keep that money on them books. I gotta get them snacks. I'll sell them snacks in jail. I'll be tearing up my bed sheet, crocheting with them. This is how you crochet with jailhouse bed sheets. First, you rip it into strips. Then you make a slip knot. Like, oh my God. Like, I'm telling you right now, I would straight up have a YouTube in jail. But like, how do you record? We're not going to talk about it. Well, where do you keep your recording device? Again, we're not going to talk about it. Ma'am, can you have a seat? No, I don't feel like it. Like, that would be me in jail. I would keep YouTube going in jail. And nowadays, they make these phones too big to be stuffing up places that they shouldn't be. I'm just saying, like, they're not like the old days where they had those slim little cell phones that people just right up there. No, nowadays, you shoving a whole 85-inch TV up your butthole trying to harbor it into jail. I'm not built like that. I'm sorry. So, like, I wouldn't be able to do this. So I'm going to need a little assistance from the outside. As long as y'all keep that money in them books, I'll keep these videos going. Y'all can super chat during lives when I'm live in the jail. But y'all can't complain about lighting because they lights out at 9 o'clock. I'm just saying, like, hey, look, this is how life is gonna have to go. The good old prison purse. Bree says, Miss Coffee, how come the school couldn't offer tutoring for those that need extra help? I have no clue. Maggie needs extra help from her teacher, and he helps her just fine. The class sizes that I've seen aren't really that big. They might have 10 students. And for those parents that are single parents that, they have to work, they obviously have to send their kid to school. And here, we don't have bus systems. So like the little window friends that come to play with the kids, they were telling me that for them to ride the bus to school is going to cost their mom $300. I'm like, $300? Them crackhead prices. What are they doing? Like, you gonna put me on a small confined space with a bunch of COVID-ridden people and then charge me $300 for it? Nah, that's all right. I could have went outside of Walmart and went and got COVID for free. I ain't trying to be up in here and trying to get... No. My whole life is... How many ways can you avoid getting COVID? Like, that's my life now. That's the new game for 2020. How many ways can you avoid getting COVID? Stay in the house.
I never heard from my coworker the whole time. Oh, wait. Maybe I did. No, that was you that texted me.
Not the Alfredo sauce. What about it? Who says about the Alfredo sauce? That should be an Uno. That should be a Monopoly game. I saw somebody was making a Monopoly game from 2020, and I was like, look, I'm here for it. You give me the Monopoly game, I got you.
What's that doing?
Like I need the 2020 Monopoly game in my life. Catch COVID, like I need all of this in my life. You don't go to jail. You go to like a cage or something, and you got to fight somebody with COVID. Like I feel like this is a thing. Like I feel like this is something that needs to be done. Like somebody needs to make a video game of this where you have to like try to kill the virus. You got to find scientists that are being kidnapped by the government, and you got to find and release them so that they can produce a cure. Like I feel like that'd be a banger game. Hun, get on that. Is that Uncle Jesse?
Yeah.
Hi, Uncle Jesse.
Hi, Uncle Jesse.
Alicia says hi. I think he might be talking, and I just can't hear him again.
I've had quarantine 2 times this year so far, and I teach remote. What's up, Tamara? Look, I don't mind teaching remote. I don't mind the learning thing from home with the kids. Like we are getting into a routine now. The only problem is I suck at teaching people things, especially when it's small children and it's simple things like this week we're learning coins for Maggie. And so, having to repeat over and over again that a dime is 10 cents, a nickel is 5 cents, a quarter is 25 cents. If you add 25 and 25, you get 50 cents. 25 plus 25 plus 25 is 75 cents. Like, I know math when it comes to money. Why did my son look at me and go, how are you going to help her, Mom? I'll help her. I'm like, well, why can't I help her? He goes, it's math, Mom. Don't worry, I got it. You know what? Kids say things that they don't realize hurt you on the inside. And like I had one of those it was like one of those Minecraft things where you get killed and it's like game over and you're just like, oh, like everything happens in slow motion, and then you have that emotional breakdown that your child is smarter than you in math. His most valuable thing that he owns is a calculator that he sleeps with, and he will sit and play with this calculator all day just so he can learn math facts. Like, this is the kind of life I'm living over here in these streets. So when y'all think of Miss Coffee and you're like, I wonder how Miss Coffee's doing. Send Coffee. That's how Miss Coffee's doing. Miss Coffee just she's hanging in there by a thread, a very, very thin thread. Yes, math is awesome. My favorite class for post-secondary. Look, Crafty Corner K, we're gonna have to talk because no, you shut that down right now. I hate math. You put a dollar sign in front of it, I got you all day. Without that dollar sign, I'm dumber than a box of rocks.
Oh, I don't know.
Ginger snap cookies? What's up, Glitch, Glamour, and Bold? Oh no, Therese, I still have 2 boxes left? Yeah, I have 2 boxes left. What's up, Maddie? Don't worry. My girl was like that, and she's chemical engineer now. Oh, well, damn. So she decided she's just going to be the smartest person on the planet? She's going to be a regular old Einstein? Yeah, I'm good with money. Money, I got you all day. Okay, all day. I know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like to have a little bit of coin in your pocket. I know what it's like to barely have a little coin in your pocket. I got you all day. Life struggles, life lessons all day. See, most people talk about being broke and they're like, sad and depressed about it. No. That's life skills right there. That is straight up life skills. When your parents are just like, all right, we have your high school diploma. We're going to set you free. Okay, bet. Like one of my dad's favorite sayings he used to say, or I should say is one of my favorite sayings, when we were learning about money and home economics. And my brother DJ had a problem with writing checks and they would go bad. And he would always tell my brother, you can't sit there and think that if you got checks, must got money. Like, that's my favorite saying in the whole wide world. But I know how to buy something at Walmart on a Wednesday with a check and not have it come out until Friday when you get paid. I'm just saying, Miss Coffee knows these things, okay? Ain't nothing like being broke. You learn all these life skills. And then when you get a little bit of extra coin in your pocket, you know how to make that dollar stretch, okay? That dollar stretcher more than a contortionist at the Circus du Lait, okay? Like, I got this all day. All day. Put a dollar sign in front of it. I got you. That's why I tell Mr. Coffee whenever we start talking about bills and stuff with him switching jobs. If you don't know the joys of switching jobs, like right in between paychecks, trying to make those dollars stretch. I'm like, these things about to stretch like they at the gymnastics, okay? Like, look, I got you. I ain't gonna let you struggle. We gonna struggle together, but we'll get through it, okay? Give me a bag of rice and some chicken, and I'll cook you 20 different meals. Okay, I got this. I'm telling you, being broke gives you great life lessons. Like it teaches you a lot about life. And so when you do get that little bit of money in your pocket, you just like, I know how to make this dollar stretch. This dollar about to be using some magic tricks right now. Make a dollar out of 15 cents, like Tupac said. I'm just saying, like, I got this. I never hated on being broke because now that I'm not broke all the time, I know how to make my money stretch. I know how much money I can and can't spend. I know how to make groceries last. I know how to make more than one meal with one, give me vegetables, starch, and meat, and I got you a meal right quick. Real quick. Pop, 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 pop. I got you. Broke people meals, don't even get me started. Like, I'm telling you right now, I am the queen of being broke, okay? I'm not broke, but I'm the queen of being broke. My mindset is still in the broke mindset. Like, I ain't got no money, even though I got a little bit of coin in my pocket, but I ain't acting like I got money. I'm just saying, give me some sweatpants, one of Mr. Coffee's old shirts. I don't need no socks and shoes. I just got fuzzy socks from Jeremy. Thanks, Jeremy. I'm good. Like, I'm good. But I'm just saying, I got you if we in a situation where we only got $2 and there's like 4 days before you get paid. I know many different ways to make that dollar stretch, okay?
Go there. Yeah.
Like, my parents ain't never lied when they said the struggle was real. It's real, all right. It's really real.
What do you mean? No, oh crap, there's people there. No. Okay, doesn't matter.
So, like, I'm not too worried about Maggie with her schoolwork anyways. Maggie will be just fine. And like I said, the testing that they did, they don't think she's dyslexic. They just think she doesn't apply herself when she's with me. And I'm waiting for them to be like, do you think she'll do better in school?
Hey, I got a kill.
Kind of hard to do well when you running a fever and coughing your lung out in front of everybody. No, I'm good. She'll be all right. And I keep having it in my head that Orion's going to be the one that doesn't apply himself as he gets older, and then Maggie's going to be the straight-up genius. Because Mr. Coffee's mom, she raised a bunch of geniuses. They're just random geniuses, though. So you got, like, Mr. Coffee has two brothers, or a brother and a sister. And the first one is Uncle Jesse. You guys know Uncle Jesse. Remember me doing that diamond paint and y'all were, like, drooling over Uncle Jesse? That Uncle Jesse. Uncle Jesse is like a genius when it comes to music. He just teaches himself things. He's like, schooling, I don't need that. I'm just gonna do it on my own. Now he's in a band. He has his own band. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. So if you're in the New York area, you see Sound of a Smirk, you say hi to the lead singer. That's Uncle Jesse. And then there's Auntie Jocelyn.
Got 2 kills.
Auntie Jocelyn used to sit with me with a dictionary, and I would call out words, and she would tell me the definitions. And then there's Mr. Coffee, the king of random things. He knows all the random things. He's smart as all get out. Knows all the random things. I'm still trying to figure out what geniuses my kids have, because I know they got a little bit of that half genius in there.
No.
Mama B says, woohoo, Uncle Jesse, hello. What's up, Jeremy? Working on diamond painting that you want to work on is so different than one you don't. It is. I'm telling you right now. Look how far I got in this thing right here. Working on something you love to work on versus something you don't want to work on? No. Because it's not work. It's fun now. Now you're having fun. You're doing something fun for yourself. Like, I spent all week working on that robe. Y'all, look, listen. I was doing a tester pattern for the magazine, right?
Tactical ability for you.
I contact them because I find an error. They're like, all right, thanks for catching the error. Just keep going, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, why did I end up making something that looked like a blanket? Because I completely forgot that I was testing a pattern, and I just kept going. I had a blanket by the time I realized that I was only supposed to do 55 rows, 210 rows in. I was like, oh, good God.
I don't know where this
So I just started over because I didn't feel like frogging all the rows.
Okay.
Oh, you working on Betty Boop? Oh my God, those Betty Boop canvases are amazing.
The whole team.
We have 13 active cases in my province. But thankfully none of them in my area. I'm in high school. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. You stay safe out there in them streets. Have a great night, JD's Randomness. Thank you so much for stopping by. I miss you, girl. Diamond Paint was the bestie. Says, I can't wait to work on something for me. Everything I have worked on, including my current whip, are gifts. And that will burn people out, too, doing a bunch of gifts. You can do gifts for the holidays. Like, there's nothing wrong with doing gifts. But take a break to do a kit for yourself. Just find a little kit that's fun and do it for yourself. What's up, Casey? Just got off work. Whoop whoop.
Yeah,
Now it's Friday. Yeah. Where I live, my whole state's a red zone. Okay, like I ain't talking about politically either. The whole state just a red zone. Sturgis happened, and they were just like, we don't need no mask. Rona for everyone, yay! So now, like every time, this pandemic has made me look at people in a different light. Anybody that looks sick, acts sick, you cough, you sneeze. Like I ain't never tried to hold in a sneeze so bad in my entire life until I went to the post office today, and there was a guy in there with me as I'm checking my P.O. box, and I had to sneeze. Y'all, look, I almost peed myself because I was trying to hold in that sneeze so hard. Like, I was like, oh no, not in here. He's going to think I have the Rona. Like, there's nothing worse than trying to hold in your sneeze or your cough just so people don't think you got the Rona. Like, you don't want people to look at you like you diseased or something. But people around here, they're just like little outbreak monkeys. Just ding, 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 ding. And you think that, you would think, with having us on the national news and everything else, you would think that these people would be like, okay, we're going to wear masks. Nope. They see it as a challenge. They're like, I ain't catching no Rona. Next day, I got the Rona. And I'm just like, if you just put on the mask. Look, listen. I know it's uncomfortable, okay? I have asthma. I don't have a lot of air in these lungs. And then DAC trying to snatch my wig and my lungs air. So, like, I get it. You don't want to wear it. I don't want to wear it either. You think I like wearing stuff all over my face? No. How am I supposed to look sarcastically at somebody? I can't look sarcastic with my eyes. I mean, I can, but that's going to make me look a little too overly sarcastic. But if I'm trying to talk to somebody, I talk with my face. It's hard to talk, and I have big lips. So, like, it's hard for me because I have an overbite, which makes my lips look like two big baboon asses on my face. And when you're trying to talk to somebody, you got a mask on, and you're trying to not to suck the mask into your mouth and choke on it. Yeah, I know what it feels like, but we got to get through this, and we can't do it if we're doing it by ourselves. We got to, just like trying to get rid of all this stolen artwork, we got to work together, okay? Everybody's got to work together. You ain't got to like it. We all do things we don't like, but if we work together, we can get rid of this, okay? And go back to normal living, where you can go outside and not look at somebody and go, are they an outbreak monkey? They're an outbreak monkey. Look at that nasty little kid over there. It looks like he got the Rona. Like, I want to be able to go outside and not think that everybody that is out there has the Rona, okay? Like, I get people that come up and talk to me all the time, and I'm like they will get close enough to you that you're in my personal space. Like, you need to back up about 6 feet. And I'm like, my head and neck are going backwards, and they're just like, oh my God, hey, how you doing? I love your dog. I'm like, stop saying all those D's and H words. You're spreading all the Rona all around the place. No, I can't do it. No. What's up, Artistic Perspective? What's up, Vincent? So, like, we gotta get in this and do it together, y'all. If y'all want to get out of these house and send these kids back to school fearless of them catching a disease, put the mask on your face. I mean, I don't leave the house unless I absolutely have to. Why? Because I don't like wearing the freaking mask. That's why. And it can't be that easy. No. It can't be just as easy as if you don't have to go out, just don't go out. No, these people over here having cookouts, barbecues, block parties. They don't care. They're just having a little Corona fest. Like, people, I'm still seeing on Instagram and stuff. I'm still seeing people go on vacations. I'm like, y'all do realize there's a deadly virus out there, right? Y'all just gonna go on vacation, you're not gonna worry about it? Y'all just gonna pretend like the virus ain't out there? And then I had one of my friends, they went on vacation, got back 3 days later, found out that she had COVID. Okay, am I supposed to feel bad for you? I don't, like, I'm one of those people. I'm like, I don't know whether I should feel bad for you or not, because you kind of did that to yourself. If you hadn't went on vacation, you wouldn't have caught the Rona. Like, my human side is like, oh, that sucks. I'm really sorry to hear that. But then my common sense side said, well, if you weren't dumb and stopped going on vacation, then you wouldn't have caught the Rona. Just saying. Is a vacation really worth you risking your health? Hope so, because that's what you're doing whenever you go on vacation. Like, what the hell? Like, stop going on vacation. This is not the time. This is not a happy time to go on vacation. Like, hold that money back for a bigger vacation next year. People going on vacation and stuff. What the hell wrong with people? Y'all have resorts in North Dakota? No, we ain't got no resorts here. And don't come up here either. Everybody up here got the Rona. Everybody coughing into their chest. Like, I'm just saying. Oh, do you see Paw Paw? Mama vapes.
Right? You have an 8-shot gun with a double tap trigger.
Hi, Paw Paw.
So each trigger point
Yo,
shoots 2 rounds.
Paw Paw, he happy now. He must be home. Paw Paw was stuck with my mom at bingo. And all I can picture is her dragging him in there. Now take it, my mom is like 5 foot tall, 5'2" on the weekends, okay? She asked him to go to bingo today. He's like, I don't want to go to no dang bingo. Gotta be sitting up there all night. You know how your husband always fights you to do stuff, but they do it. But they're like, I'm not gonna be happy about it. That was Paw Paw tonight. My mom dragged him out to bingo. And I just picture him kicking and screaming while she dragging him in there. Stop acting like a baby, David. Just come into bingo. Yeah, because I don't think Minna's in school right now either. I think she's out until the 23rd because of COVID. And I'm like, that's because y'all keep taking all these pictures in high school, hugging up all over your friends. And y'all know that the Rona's out there and y'all just hugging up all over people. Mom, I'm being safe. Like, Minna, I get that you're being safe, but it's the other people around you that aren't being safe. Maybe we should start cold clocking people. Every time you see them without a mask, just clock them in the face. Bet you'll wear a mask now, won't you?
I'm coming.
I like bingo if I can play in person. If I can't play bingo in person, get out of my face with it. Even though, okay, my parents introduced me to that group you guys I was telling you about with they play the random games and stuff. I've won so much stuff, y'all. I'm so excited. Like, if y'all didn't know, Miss Coffee had a little bit of a gambling problem. Don't give me a scratch-off ticket. You'll never hear the end of it. I won $5 on a scratch-off. That means that's two $2 scratch-offs and a $1 scratch-off. Let's go. Like, and I will continue doing that until I don't win any money. And then try to find money to buy more scratch-offs. I get into these little fits of gambling sprees. And then I get bored with it and I'll leave it alone for a while. But don't give me a scratch-off. It sets off a whole chain reaction of me being into a gambling fit. Like, I can't do it. But my mom, she is the bingo queen. So she loves her bingo. And Dad doesn't care for bingo too much. But he'll go to humor her. And it's the funniest thing because he gets so mad sitting in there playing bingo with her. I don't want to go to bingo. Oh, stop being a big baby and come to bingo with me. Hello. What's up, Grace? You have a diamond painting pen addiction? I know that feeling. I just bought another pen from Enabler's Outpost. She had some defective pens up there. By defective, they had like little imperfections. Like one of them had a crack in it or something, and one of them had like a little chip missing out of it. But I saw one that was rainbow with glitter, and I was like, and sold. I don't care what you got in it. I'll put like some vinyl over it and call it a day. Hiya, Shirley. How's it going? My daughter won $10,000 on scratch off. Rosie, look. See, now I need to go buy a scratch off. See, the fact that you told me that about a scratch off, I now need to go play a scratch off.
You need to go buy a lottery ticket.
No, my mom need to go buy a lottery ticket for as much as she was winning at those games in that group.
She can buy me a lottery ticket.
She can buy me a lottery ticket too. Tell us and give her the money. How much money you need, girl? Just tell me how much money you need, and I'll make sure to get it to you.
You want your cut?
Even though tonight I was on fire. I won $90 tonight. I was so excited. And all 90 of it probably going right back into that group. I literally spent, like, today I think I spent like $50 in there. I made 90. I was like, that's a $40 profit right there. I told you I got dollar signs in my head all day. I'm like, $40 profit. Let's go.
Ultimate is this big unlimited ammo machine gun.
The only person you hug is your boyfriend? Well, who your boyfriend hugging? I'm just saying. What's up, Christy Capewell? Hi, first time joining live. How's everyone doing? Also, my dad loves bingo. Oh, your dad loves bingo? What group? Oh, it's called Stepping Stones on Facebook. What's the largest diamond painting I've ever done? K Rico Siren at 55 by 175. I do have Minion Love in there. I haven't unboxed it yet. I was debating giving it away as a giveaway prize, but I'm not sure if anybody's gangsta enough to want that kit as a giveaway prize.
People going that way, people going that way.
Because that's probably one of the biggest kits that Diamond Art Club has ever produced. And I'm pretty sure it's round.
That was kind of a crap drop.
No, Kate, I did not finish the fox. Me and the fox are not talking right now. It's not him, it's me. But really, it's him. Oh, y'all are gangsta enough for it, huh? All right, we'll be looking out for a random giveaway coming up in the next week or so.
Back here.
I was debating unboxing it, but I was like, if I'm just going to give it away, and then I thought about it, I could just buy it off the site and send it. That way I don't have to box it up and take it outside to the post guy. That'll probably work better. No, yeah, there we go.
R301 here, assault rifle.
Because it's hard to do giveaways in lives because there's just so many people. But I will
Okay.
What light pad? Saya.
I don't know what this stuff is.
What light pad are you talking about?
Good.
I have a couple of different ones.
Favorite SMG right now.
Yes, Casey. What's up, Magic Monster? The fox is still sitting over here judging me and my life choices, but I don't care. He sees me over here enjoying my life, and he's ready to come over and ruin my life. And he will get finished too by the end of the year, just not right now. Like, this is the most I'm going to be diamond painting for the next couple of days. Well, I'll probably diamond paint a little bit more, because I'm going to be getting ready to stock up to open up shop over on Etsy for the holiday season. I'm trying to think of a good holiday video to make with the Cricut.
There's a 1x2.
Because, like, I can show you how to make cards with the Cricut, but that's, like, something that's real simple and easy, and I want to do something a little bit harder than cards. So I'm thinking about doing, like, maybe shirts and socks or something. Or maybe, like, the Christmas socks with the words on the bottom. I was thinking about doing something like that, but I'll have to see, because I got to figure out what exactly it is I want to do. But I do want to do another video with the Cricut. Arteza asked me to do a holiday video, so I'll probably be doing a holiday video with that.
Barrel stabilizer. Oh, it's just a ramp.
What's up, Rosie? Do you have a Cricut YouTube page? No, I do not. All my Cricut stuff is on my channel. I do all types of crafts on my channel. I don't just diamond paint. I do diamond painting, crocheting, cross stitching will be coming soon. I'm just waiting for my package to come in. Arm knitting is coming next week. And don't worry, I didn't forget about those folks that were like, Miss Coffee, are you going to do a video with the curved multi-placers? I have a curved multi-placer tutorial coming up next week. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, curved multi-placers come from Lexi Lily Crafts. And she makes these really cool multi-placers that look like this. And they're curved, so you literally rock them. Instead of just placing it down, you rock them down. So I will be doing a tutorial on those next week. So yeah, if you just look in the playlist on my channel, I usually am pretty good about putting things in playlist. So look for the Cricut playlist on my channel, and I'll have Cricut tutorials in there. I have arm knitting coming up. I have cross stitching coming up. I ain't doing no felting because I ain't playing with no hairy balls. I'm just saying, Lindsay, you know what you did.
You go to your inventory and swap it, but it works on both weapons you have.
I finished my first color by number page. I'm in. Oh, color by number. See, I'm not a big fan of the color by numbers because, like, if they did it where you can't see the number, I love it. But I don't like the fact that you can see the number. That would drive me nuts. Does it drive you nuts when you're done that you can still see the number? And I keep getting contacted to do paint by number. Look, listen, y'all. Listen, I love y'all, but I'm not doing paint by number. It's bad enough I got to do paint stuff with Arteza, but I'm not a paint person. I don't like paint. I have a Maggie. I don't like paint. There's paint on my couch right now from Halloween. I don't like paint.
No, I don't, but there's enemies down there. They're on the other tower. You guys want to push?
You hate painting too rounded? Yeah, I can't do it.
Over there.
Oh, is Joanne's having a sale on Cricut vinyl?
Well, let's make a push.
I'll have to go look at it. I just got a shipment of vinyl in. Minna wanted me to make some gifts. And so I was like, all right, tell me what I need. She gave me the excuse to go buy more vinyl. That and I needed holiday vinyl anyway because Thanksgiving's coming up and Christmas is coming up. So I really do need to stock to shop with more holiday stuff.
If you go into a jump tower, it activates your jump jets again, though.
So I will probably be doing that. Can we send you glitter? Kaya, look, why are you trying to get me killed? Why are you trying to get me killed? You know Mr. Coffee don't like no glitter.
They're around here.
You love your cricket, Tina? Yeah, I love my cricket when I get to play with it. Lately, though, I haven't touched it since the last time I restocked my shop on Etsy. Because I've been so busy with the tester pattern and stuff, I haven't had a chance to touch it.
I saw them that way.
You should make shirts for Thanksgiving. What's wrong with making shirts for Thanksgiving, Rosie? Happy little trees.
Alright, you see anybody? Your ultimate will show you people.
Don't worry, Sarah. I'll have a giveaway coming up, and it'll either be in the group or on the channel. But on the channel, because somebody got upset with me. Now this is the hilarious part. Now people get mad at me every day. I'll tell you about the lady from today. But people get mad at me every day for stupid stuff. I had a lady get mad at me because she goes, "You don't do enough giveaways." Okay. I'm sorry. What's enough to you? I don't usually do giveaways because then people start expecting you to do them and then start requesting that you do them. And if you don't know anything else about Miss Coffee, just know Miss Coffee doesn't like being told what to do. That's not a thing. So I'm just like, I don't do giveaways because then people start asking for them and get really like, oh, well, if you don't want that, you can give it to me. Oh, if you don't want that, I don't like greed. So like, I don't do a lot of giveaways. Plus it makes it that much more special when I do giveaways because I don't do them often. So last night I just was randomly sitting here. I ate dinner and I was like, I should do something nice for the folks in the group. Like they've had a rough time because of all the people and the pre-order stuff and like us fussing about, please stop fussing about pre-orders. Oh, yeah. So I decided I was just going to do a random giveaway. So I did the random giveaway in the group and I decided, you know what, I should do that more often in the group. I should just randomly do giveaways, especially with the holidays coming up. People trying to buy Christmas presents and they're having to decide whether they're going to buy a Christmas present or buy a new diamond painting from Diamond Art Club. So I'm just like, I'm just going to randomly start giving out gifts. And like I said, the contest won't last very long. They'll probably, if they're in the group, it'll be probably about half an hour. And as soon as I shut the comments off, they're done. That's it. And I literally didn't even turn on the comments when I announced the winner because I knew there was going to be some salty Sallies in there upset that they didn't win. So that's how I want to do it because then I don't have to worry about people being like, oh, I really wanted that because my leg fell off yesterday and I've just had a string of bad luck and my one arm is feeling a little tingly today and my dog ran away and like I don't want the sad Sallies coming at me. So I turn the comments off.
Don't go for the kill. Just fall back.
But I will be having some giveaways coming up for the holidays for you guys. Some of the new releases will even be giveaways. If I get new releases, but I'll be doing quite a few giveaways and seeing if Diamond Art Club might do a giveaway. And well, we're gonna be in the Christmas spirit real early. We're gonna be in the Christmas spirit just like every other store right now has Christmas decorations up. It's the holiday season and Santa Claus. Let me stop right now because y'all know after Halloween it's Christmas. It's just like they just forgot all about Thanksgiving and they're just like straight to Christmas. And I'm like, look, listen. I'm not a big fan of Thanksgiving, not for the reason why, like the reason behind it. I'm in it for the food. Okay, I have a big girl heart, and I'm in it for the food. So when I think Halloween's over, I think, oh look, it's time to eat. Not, oh look, it's Christmas. No, that's not a thing. Like Christmas music, they be doing the most with the Christmas music. It's on the radio right now. How do I know? Because when my Echo turns on in the morning. It starts playing Christmas music from the radio, and I'm like, look, listen, I want to call into the radio station and be like, y'all doing the most right now with this Christmas music. Y'all need to stop. Which I couldn't imagine living overseas, like where not where Rachel lives, but like over in Australia, they have, I don't know if they have Christmas the same day as we do, but they literally have Christmas in the summer because their seasons are backwards. And I'm like, I couldn't imagine going outside 90-degree weather. Which I guess it would be better because one of the biggest pet peeves I have is when I see people buy bikes for their children at Christmas, and I'm like, there's like 3 foot of snow outside. You go buy this child a bike, especially if you buy them a bike and they have a summer birthday, and you wait until Christmas to buy them a bike, and I'm like, how are they supposed to ride the bike in the snow? And then you get mad because they try to ride it in the house. Of course they're gonna ride it in the house. You bought them something that is playing for. That need to be used outside, but there's 3 foot of snow on the floor. Like, seriously. Yes, I go live every Friday night.
Oh, one of my dailies is...
Good night, Vincent. Down in Texas, you can ride a bike. It's like 80 today. Look, listen. Currently, it's 35 degrees. When I woke up this morning, it was in teens, okay? And this teen was very emotional.
Give us a second.
It was all foggy and misty outside this morning. I didn't know what to do with myself. And then shortly after that, it got sunny outside. And I'm like, this teenager must be going through it for real. Like, it must be going through all the changes because this is a hot mess right here.
I feel bad for this poor little Pathfinder.
That's the sad part. That's not even cold here. That's not even, they don't consider that cold. Like I had on my winter jacket and my hat, and some guy walked past me in shorts today and went, little cold. Look, I'm Southern. Don't judge me. As soon as my neighbors come up and they got something smart to say, look, listen, I'm from the South, okay? We don't deal with all this cold weather, okay? My bones can't get used to it. Meanwhile, the kids are like little penguins now. They just love the snow. They love all the cold. They don't care. But me, I'm still sitting over here with the heated blanket on, over here looking fancy with this little feathery blanket that I got from Wolfpack. Like, I'm over here living my blessed life under these blankets, okay? That's how my winters are spent, under blankets and sweatpants. Don't bother me. I'm hibernating until summer. Sad part is we only get summer for like 20 minutes. It wasn't even really that hot this summer. I think the highest it got like 85, and that's it. And then it was like, oh, what's that? It's 2020. Let's get back to winter real quick. Like, I feel like the weather here is very disrespectful to me and my skin. I'm just telling you right now. How do you people wear shorts? I'm wearing long underwear. Look. I wear shorts in the summertime for that 20 minutes, and then I run back inside. I even wear sweatpants in the summertime, because why? I don't give a flip-flop. I don't care. Oh, thank you, Harvest Moon. I greatly appreciate it. Happy early Christmas, truck fun. Oh my God.
What?
Nothing.
I heard that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not.
I sure did.
Harvest Moon says that she's going to make sure you get those upgrades for that truck. Yeah, I'm all about the blanket life. Literally, I have my heated blanket on my lap. And then I got the fuzzy blanket that Wolfpack got me sitting beside me. And so whenever I get warm on my legs, I put the blanket down and wrap up my arms in the blanket that Wolfpack got me on the top. And then I have my heated blanket for my legs. And I have on sweatpants. I'm a whole hot mess. I'm okay. Jack Frost can kiss my feathery behind because I hate him and his life choices, all of them. I'm judging him. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to be a judgy Judy today. No, thank you. No, I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate all this cold weather. How did this cold this quick? Like last year, it got cold quick, but not like this. And this isn't something we can fix by raking up a few leaves. Like this is like hell has frozen over. Like this, I feel like they're like, oh, you want to make good money and work out in the oil field? Okay. Well, you also have to have hell freeze over. You also now live in Antarctica. You live at the North Pole. Like every time somebody asks me where I'm from or where I live, whenever I'm not on like YouTube land, I always want to tell them the North Pole. Hey, look, it's frosty out here in these streets, okay? Like I got that gift card from one of the subscribers on What You Got Wednesday one week. I bought myself some more of the Long Johns. Because I'm like, look, it's wintertime out here in these streets. I'm buying the Long Johns. Oh, which, by the way, let me tell y'all this story real quick. So I'm sitting here last night, right? I'm up here talking to Mama Vapes and Diamond Paints. Because for some reason, I can only message her at night when it's like 1 in the morning my time. Because that's just prime time for her silly syrup messages. So I'm sitting here minding my own business, okay? And tell me if anybody else does this. Sitting here and the internet cut out first. And I'm like, what's going on with the internet? Checking the internet, don't see nothing. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I go, okay, it's not working on any of my devices. And my first thought isn't, there's something's wrong. The lines must be frozen, blah, blah, blah. My first thought is, let me go check to see if I paid this bill real quick. Let me just check real quick, make sure I paid this bill. Check to see if I paid the bill. And I'm like, all right. Then I'm sitting here at 2 in the morning last night, minding my god dang own business, and all the power goes out. Now take it. Look, listen. I'm sitting here 1 minute just talking and having a good old time talking to Mama Vapes and Diamond Paints. The next minute, it's completely dark. It's like beyond darkness in here. Okay. And I'm sitting here like, now take it. Daisy gets up and she goes and sits in front of the kids' doors. Like they have like a little divide where their walls are. Daisy goes and plops herself right there. Killian gives 0 Fs and is laying in the middle of the floor. Okay. I trip over him trying to see what's going on because all the lights still went out. And I'm like, did we trip a breaker or something? Like, what is going on? Hold up real quick. Let me check to see if I paid this bill real quick because these people up here don't play when it comes to paying bills. Let me just check to make sure I paid this bill. Oh, okay. I didn't pay this bill, but it's not due until Monday. They shouldn't be shutting lights out if it ain't due until Monday. What are they doing with their life right now? Let me go ahead and pay this bill real quick. I paid the bill, but the lights didn't come back on. And I'm like, well, why didn't my lights come back on? Like, because in my brain, if you pay the bill, automatically, no matter what's going on, it should automatically, get the stuff to jumpstart itself and it starts working again. Like, in my brain, that's how the world works. So I'm like, I just paid the bill. What's taking it so long? Like, I'm going to end up using all this data up on my phone trying to figure this out. I didn't want to go over and mess with Mr. Coffee because then after a while, the power did come back on. And I was like trying to set all the clocks again so that they weren't all messed up for when he woke up. So I had to leave him a note on his, like I sent him a text message last night before I went to bed to let him know that power went out. Because I didn't want to go over by his side of the bed and try to set his alarm clock. Because one, I don't know how he always gets these wonky alarm clocks that I don't know how to set. But I don't know how to set his alarm clock. And I didn't want him to wake up and judo chop me in the neck for sitting over there messing with his stuff. So I was like, I'm just going to leave him a note. Dear hun, listen, the power went out. All the clocks are wrong. Wake me up in the morning. Love you. I feel like every time something goes wrong in my house, the first thing in my brain says, did I pay this bill? Let me go check this real. That's what you call broke people thoughts. Because when you're used to being broke, you're waiting for something to just get shut off, okay? I don't care what it is. You're just waiting for it to get shut off. And I'll be sitting there like, oh, snap. The cable's not working. Did I pay that bill? Let me go check real quick. First, as soon as I find out that the bill is paid, okay, what else could possibly be wrong with it? And I'm sitting here. Now, take it. I have data on my phone, so I'm using data so as slow as molasses on a paper plate in the middle of a snowstorm, okay? So I'm sitting here trying to get the thing to pay my bill. I pay my bill, and then I start looking around like, okay, any minute now you can come back on. Any minute. And then if I was a smart person, because again, I told y'all, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, not the browniest crown in the box. If I was any kind of smart, I would have went over to the door, which eventually I did do. I opened the door, and we live in what looks like an apartment, okay? So our building looks like an apartment complex or like a hotel. So when you open the door, there's lights that stay on 24/7 in the hallway. There were no lights in the hallway on. There were no lights outside on. It was dark everywhere. I thought I was in the movie The Purge. I pulled out my gun. I was like, look, listen, ain't nothing getting me in this darkness. Why did I trip over the dog? Because he didn't decide that he wanted to move. And even after I tripped over him, he moved enough to pick his head up and look at me, go, chick, did you just kick me? And then lay his happy tail back down. I'm like, you got to be joking me. You're serious. You just gonna say that? Like, I got down in his face and I'm like, are you okay, puppy? Like, I'm whispering to him like I haven't been talking out loud like the entire time while the lights were on. I can only whisper now when the lights are out. And Killian's just looking at me like, chick, if you don't get out of my face. He finally gets up and moves into the kitchen and goes and lays down. I'm like, okay, why is there no lights? I go to the breaker. I have my flashlight on. I go to the breaker. And then as soon as I open up the door for the breaker, the lights come back on. I'm like, mother chicken.
Light ammo weapons.
Okay, so then I run around the house and I'm getting all the clock set back. And then I see Mr. Coffee's clock. And I look at him. He's asleep. And then I look at his clock and I'm like, you know what? He's just going to be confused as all get out in the morning because I'm not about to go set that clock. He ain't about to go clock me in the face. D West, look, listen. If it was the purge, okay, so if y'all don't know, there's some bad stuff happening this weekend. So if you ain't got to leave your house and you live in a town that has a major city, stay home, okay? Stay home. That's all I'm going to say. Stay home. And look, with the world that we're living in, this is 2020. If the purge happened, I would not be surprised. Just saying. Just saying. And if it does happen, I ain't about to get got either. Because I will shoot all the darkness in its face. I go outside like that's going to make a difference. I almost forgot my keys in the house. And for my apartment, it's locked. So you can't get in without a key. And I'm sitting here going, oh, snap. Like I'm out here with no shoes, no socks, just barefoot. out in the foyer area, and then I realized the door's about to shut and I don't have my key, so I shove my foot in the door so the door can slam on my foot, because that feels good when it's barefoot. And then I go inside to get my keys and come back out, see if any of the lights outside were on. The problem is people around here where most of the time your neighbors would come out and be like, hey, the lights are out. No, not at 2 in the morning here. No, people here go to bed at like 8 o'clock. These are oil field people. They go to bed at 8 o'clock, okay? So I'm out there by myself, just, hello? Like waiting to hear that. Like as soon as I heard that horn, I was shooting. I didn't care what was coming at me. Raccoon, moose, elk. I don't care what it is. I'm shooting everything. Okay. I got 12 breast cancer awareness bullets in this gun, and they all going into your behind. I'm just saying. Save the tatas. Night night, Wolfpack. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Blue backpack.
Going to bed when most people are getting up. Uncrafty Crafter, you and me both. I will sit here until 3 in the morning and go, why did I stay up that late the next morning? And be like, why did I decide to stay up that late? Oh my God. Like, I'm going to be dragging my... Even before live, I stayed up last night until 3 o'clock trying to figure out what was happening with my lights. I'm like, I paid... Like, I wanted to call them and be like, I paid my bill. Turn my damn lights back on. But I was like, nah, it's not the bill. It's not the bill. It wasn't even due yet. So I'm like, why won't my lights turn back on? I almost called Papa out of his sleep. And I was like, no, let me not do that because I don't want to get cussed out. So I'm like, I'm just going to have to sit here in the dark with the dogs. Meanwhile, Daisy's standing guard at the kids' doors. And I'm thinking, okay, something's about to happen. That's what made me think of The Purge, because Daisy just randomly got up and she was asleep. I see her randomly get up and walk over to the kids' doors. She doesn't even lay back down. She just stands there like she's on guard. And I'm like, what are you doing? Is there somebody coming for us? And if they are you only protecting the kids, or do I get part in this? Like, if I go run in the room, you're going to protect me too? Or is it just the kids? Is it just the little ones that can't protect themselves? Asking for myself. Because I'm sorry, I didn't get this dog to just protect the kids. I want to be protected too. Shoot.
We're going right here. You need to get the hell out of Dodge. I'll drive.
Megan, you're staying home. I'm not going nowhere. The numbers are the numbers are rising again. No, thank you. Nope. Usually I'm not a big person for the news, but look, listen. I go on there to see how bad it is, and I'll be sitting there listening to it while I'm diamond painting or crocheting or whatever, and then I'll be like, I'll look up every time I hear something that I recognize, and I'll be like, North Dakota cases so high, the nurses and doctors have to continue working if they have COVID. I'm sorry, say what now? No, they not. Not on me, they won't. They won't be working on me. No Jesus. Again, put that arm back in that box with the ice and the milk, and I'll come back when there's a doctor on call that doesn't have COVID. Look, I ain't trying to get the Rona, okay? I'm not trying to get the Rona. I'm not doing it. From what I hear, it's not a good thing to have, so I'm not trying to get it. I got asthma. I can't be going through all these changes with my breathing, okay? I don't feel it. I don't feel like it'll be like the stroke, where the stroke pretty much corrected my vision. I don't think having the Rona is going to correct my lung capacity, so I don't really want to mess with the Rona. How high are the numbers in North Dakota? Well, right now we're literally at full. I don't know how many cases we have. Mr. Coffee hasn't told me. Mr. Coffee hasn't told me that in a while. But we have enough to the point where we are at max capacity for our ICU units in the state, in the entire state. And they're like, overwhelmed by the number of cases. And it's mostly because people refuse to wear the mask. But at our Walmart, I don't know if it's happening at anybody else's Walmart. At our Walmart, they are starting to actually enforce wearing the mask. Like, you literally cannot go in without it.
There are enemies in the area, so be careful. You kind of phase out.
Hey, the Uncrafted Crafter, look, it's those little dogs you gotta worry about. Let me tell you about the story about when my house got broken into when I lived in Pennsylvania. So, as you guys, if you don't know, I actually have 3 dogs. One of the dogs lives with my parents because I could only bring 2 dogs with me to North Dakota until I buy a house, which is going to be our main goal for next year. And so I have the Siberian Husky. He's at 76 pounds right now. I have Daisy, who's at 135 pounds right now. And then I had Achilles, who is at 22 pounds. Okay, Achilles was a Pomeranian Australian Shepherd mix, but he was only 22 pounds, and he was like, so I essentially had a small, medium, and large dog. And our house got broken into one night. Me and Min are sitting on the couch watching TV, and I hear the back door open. It was when Mr. Coffee worked in the oil field, and I knew it wasn't him because there's no way he can drive for 4 days or for 2 days and not call and tell me he's driving home. Our back door opens. The person opens the door, and they see Daisy, which at the time, Daisy was about 6 months old, I want to say. So she was still a pretty decent size. They saw Daisy, but they didn't see Achilles because Daisy is a sable. So she's like that light tan and black. Killian Jones is a black and white Siberian Husky with the blue eyes. And then Achilles is a black dog. He has the German Shepherd colors, though. He's a black dog, but his chest and paws are brown. And he's just like this little dog. The guy that broke into my house saw Daisy, but didn't see Achilles. And Achilles was the one that they found on him 3 blocks up from my house. Still attached. So, like, it's those little dogs you got to watch out for. Forget those big dogs. Yeah, they're big, but it's those little dogs. My dad used to always tell me about when he would go on calls to people's house, because for those of you who don't know, my dad's an old-timey doctor. He worked in all the medical fields when I was growing up. And he would tell me about going into people's houses when he was an EMT. And he would always look around to see if they had one of those little ankle biters. Because my dad is like 6'3", okay? My parents were trees. So, like, he would go walk into these houses and he would go look to make sure that they didn't have little dogs. Because it's always those little ones that you're not expecting. You're thinking those little dogs are all cute. Oh, look how cute that little dog is. Yeah, until it rips your face off. You ever seen a movie, Monty Python? And you're talking about that. Look at the bones with that white rabbit. That's what little dogs are. That's what little dogs are. They're the ones that you have to watch out for, especially if you're tall, because you don't look down at the floor when you're tall. You look straight ahead, okay? There's a lot to see up here, so we look straight ahead. And when you see a little dog coming at you, yeah, it scares you. It's like an elephant and a mouse. Like, no, that's not a thing. We're not doing this. That's not off in these streets. Ruby Q, you know what I'm talking about. Those little dogs come and rip your whole face off. Like, those little dogs are sneaky as all get out.
Yeah, just put your weapons away.
I'm not about that life. Lily,
right here,
who? Is that your favorite storage container? Yes, ma'am, it is. Harbor Freights are my absolute favorite. I use them over everything.
Don't push too far ahead.
Those dogs are assholes, Ruby Q. Harbor Freight containers are my absolute favorite thing to use. I noticed, though, that they went up by $1. They used to be $4.49. It actually went up by $1.50. So they used to be at $4.49, and now they're $5.99. So yeah, so if Harbor Freight, I don't think they ship internationally, but you might be able to find a friend in the group, and there is a lady in the group that literally will buy them for people that live internationally and send them to you. She has you pay shipping, and then she sends you out the Harbor Freight containers. I don't know what her name is. I'll have to get her name, but they're literally, if you just ask, is the lady, what's the lady's name in the group that sends out Harbor Freights to people, somebody will direct you in the right place.
All right, I can't hear anything. So
Rich says, got 3 Basset Hounds, Maggie May, Roscoe P, and Ollie.
okay.
Aww.
If you guys need these, take them. Like
Harbor Freight getting smart knowing about all these crazy diamond paintings. I think they is. They can't keep these poor things in stock to save their life.
So that's okay. That's fine. That's full health and full.
I saw a lady in the group say about she was a new diamond painter and she had discovered Harbor Freights, and she was like, I literally have a Harbor Freight right down the street from my house. I was like, girl, you better go get them storage containers. They think you got nuts and bolts and you got diamonds and drills. Like, nah, I ain't got no nuts and bolts. I got diamonds and drills. I ain't building nothing. I'm making a diamond paint. Get out of here, dude. No, I don't need your help. I know it's on aisle 6 at the very bottom of the shelf. I know what to get. Now all the men in town mad because they can't find the little tackle boxes to put their nails and bolts in because all the diamond painters done stole them. I just picture the guy going into the place. Oh, God dang it. Are you out of these little containers again? I need some for the nuts and bolts. Oh, new home fund. Thank you, Harvest Moon. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, next year, our major goal is to buy a home before our lease is up here so that we can straight up leave here and go into a new house. North Dakota is not where I was spending the rest of my life. It is not. When I retire, I plan on not living in North Dakota. So it's just to buy a house so that the dogs have room to run and play and I don't have to walk them every day because I'm lazy. And so that the kids have more room to run and play and I have more space for my craft supplies because we're running out of room here. So, yeah.
No, it's that vehicle. I hear enemies. I don't see them though.
So we are going to be looking for places around here. We're going to try to stay within the same school district for the kids, but we're first time homeowners, obviously. So I don't know what all we have to do. So first we have to get Mr. Coffee to have a day off where we actually feel like doing something and go talk to the people that would give us a loan for the house and see what we would need to do. Because our credit isn't too horrible. We've been building our credit up for a while now. So our credit is actually pretty decent. So I don't see it being a problem. But I want to go talk to somebody here soon and see about what we have to do to buy a house, because I'm ready for a house. Like, I don't want, like I said, I don't want to live here forever. I really don't even want a house, but it's cheaper than renting. Like, literally, the rent here is it's getting ridiculous, and they keep upping it. And I'm like, this is ridiculous that you're upping the rent during a pandemic. And they're like, well, we have to make money too. Well, I'm glad you're making it off the backs of people and then kicking them out when they can't pay their bill. Like, that's kind of, whatever. But, everybody's got to make their coin somehow. So, yeah.
Oh, crap. That's behind me.
Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Ryan from the Philippines. Hi, Robert. New Mexico and be my neighbor. New Mexico. Girl, I have to brush off my Spanish skills. Ole. Like, I did a few years of Spanish in high school, and for the most part I still remember a lot of words, but I would have to literally brush up on it, because if I go to New Mexico and everybody starts speaking Spanish to me, I'm gonna be highly upset.
I'm coming to you guys.
Oh, by the way, Ruby Q, I saw that picture you put up of your husband. I'm like, I feel like her husband would like choke somebody out on a moment's notice. Like, I feel like your husband's one of those guys that like, y'all go out somewhere and someone say something backwards or sideways, and he just look at them and he like Chuck Norris them. Thank him for his service for me, but still, he looks like he might Chuck Norris some people. Like, I feel like he Chuck Norrises people on his free time. That's what he looked like in that photo. I'm just saying, don't tell him I said it, which you probably already did, but don't do that. But I'm just saying, you just remember, keep in mind that he looks like he could Chuck Norris somebody. So if you ever have a problem with somebody, just have him go Chuck Norris mode. Oh, there's Pawpaw. Hey, Pawpaw. My financial guy is going to call me on Monday. Let me know if he can help you guys. Oh, sweet, Pawpaw. If not, tell him to point me in the right direction.
What's up? Talk to me.
We are paying less than a 5-bedroom house than we did when we were renting a 3-bedroom house. What's up, Nikki? Yes, it has been a while. Where you got off to? You hiding out in the cut? A lot of people took a break from diamond painting for a while. They just left the whole community. They're like, I'm just going to dip out of here for a second. Nobody's going to notice. I'm going to start putting you guys on milk cartons. I'm telling you right now.
Call back if you can.
Better get Etsy shop going to raise money by exactly, Helen. That's essentially what it's going to be. It's going to be me randomly putting stuff up in the shop. And I had bought some Starbucks cups, and then I realized I can't sell the Starbucks cups. So more likely they'll be giveaway props for the holiday season. Like, I'll make the holiday cups.
Climb up here to the left. Climb up here.
But I can't sell them, obviously, because it's Starbucks. But I bought of course, the hot ones. And I was testing out to see how big to make the vinyl around it. And then I'm gonna this is my tester one, so I'm gonna use this one and beat it up a little bit to see how it holds up.
Yeah, he's still here.
For those of y'all who don't know, Diamond Paint with Diamond Dave is not here. Don't tell nobody else. We ain't gonna tell nobody else, Dave. Hey, look, I'm just saying, one wrong word, Steven Seagal, snap, snap. I'm just saying. Mr. Coffee does it to me. He was only in the military for a little while, so I'm just saying, like, little snap, snap. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. Not in the house, anyway.
Stay with me. Heal up completely. Your shields aren't full.
Oh, we missed you, too. What's up, Zoe Coffee? Yeah. Do you like the curved multi-placer or the regular one? I like both.
Here.
If I had a preference, I'd probably go with like, if I can get an entire 2 sets of the Lexi Lily Craft placers, I would probably be using those all the time instead of the straight ones, to be honest. I do like the straight ones, but the curved ones work a lot better, especially for those folks that have problems straightening their drills, the curved ones work a hell of a lot better. I highly recommend them. I beat the crap out of one of them and it started splitting because I was using it so much. But I think that was more so because of me being rough with my things. I'm not a gentle person. Miss Coffee can be a little rough sometimes. How do you like them, D West?
No.
Are you enjoying the curve placers? Because I don't like recommending stuff that turns out to be crap, and I haven't had any bad experiences with it. So I'm just saying.
That was the last team. We just made second place.
Because I'm also rough with my things. For everlasting 4-placer, I have the 3-placer, which I can't get down with the 3-placer. I like the everlasting tips, but I can't get down with the 3-placer. And I think I also have the 6-placer. But I saw she had a 10-placer. Look, y'all, my inner crafter was just like squealing. And then as soon as I saw it, it sold out. I was like, mother chicken. I was able to get my hands on patty wax. Were ya? Patty wax is like the Loch Ness monster. Good luck catching it. And when you do, it's like a feat. It's like there's nothing that can go wrong in your life at that moment in time because you have patty wax coming. Nice. See, I wasn't the biggest fan of the actual patty wax. Like, I'll still use it, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. I like the patty wax SS better. And it's funny because that lady in my group that put up the thing talking about the patty wax, and she was like, Miss Coffee said that it'll take your firstborn child if you let it. Well, it literally just took the multi-placer out of my pen. And I'm like, y'all thought I was joking. I'm not joking. That patty wax SS ain't no joke. That's why every time she has some up in stock and I can get it, I get it. Because that stuff ain't no joke for real. Like, it will straight up take the wig off your scalp. Okay, that patty wax SS, that's the one I recommend highly, is the patty wax SS. It's going to smell like, ooh, tulips. See, I have the coffee brick, but I keep it up. See, a lot of these waxes that have the scents, I don't even, okay, don't tell the sellers, okay? I don't use a lot of the waxes that they send me because I use them more so for air fresheners. And I don't want to use them because then I won't have any more air fresheners. So, like, I have a thing of patty wax right here. It's coffee scented. So whenever I sit in my chair, I can smell it. It smells delicious, y'all.
I just got a text from Caden.
Yeah.
No job so far. And apparently it's the weekend, so no shop day.
Ooh, so you get to stay home with us?
Yep. Unless a job pops up.
Yay!
But, yeah, if you don't hear anything, sitting at home doing nothing.
So we're going to apparently sit home and do nothing tomorrow. That's going to be fun. That's like my favorite thing to do. What? Sit in the house and do nothing and have your husband home? Yay! Oh, and I have that chicken marinating too, so we'll have that chicken for dinner tomorrow. I don't have to worry about what time you coming home. We love wax as air fresh. I freaking, like, between that coffee wax, okay?
Jess, you actually gonna play Wi-Fi?
For those of y'all who don't know, I do have wax that is, like, it's not mine. Like, I didn't make it. It comes from Stark Nonsense over on Etsy. Y'all, look, listen. I almost ate this. It smelled so good, okay? It's called Miss Coffee Wax. Yes! So, she has it over at Stark Nonsense over on Etsy. Y'all, I'm not even joking. They need to stop adding scents to these waxes because I'm going to start eating them soon. Like, if I ever run out of food, I'm going straight for the wax. They say it's eco-friendly. So if it's eco-friendly, it will only tear up my insides a little bit, right? Just saying. So between... Shh, it's okay, Mr. Coffee. We'll make wax dinners. I'll just form it into something. So, like...
So Gibby, his tactical
this is the Stark Nonsense wax that smells like coffee.
And his ultimate...
And then I have the patty wax over there that smells like coffee. And then this one here. This is the first wax I've used that... Because at first I didn't know why the waxes were scented. Because I can smell them a little bit for a couple of days. And then I don't smell them anymore. Look, listen. I'm not trying to brag on this girl because she's in chat possibly. I don't know if she's still here or not. And if she's not, y'all don't tell her.
Yeah.
I can literally smell this whenever I place my drills. Like whenever I go to lift my pin up, it's like you get this burst of like, it's like gain, like that snuggle bear just came up and hugged your face with its inappropriate parts all over you. Like I feel like I'm getting a hug from Snuggles the bear. This wax, y'all, like she needs to make some more It's Fall, y'all, to put up in her shop. And I just bought some more today. It had lemons around it, so I'm guessing it smells like lemons. And I'm just saying, I don't know what she uses in here. Mr. Pillow's in here with some flavoring, and he, look, all day. And it's weird because you'll be sitting here, or like, with the patty wax, a lot of people were having trouble using it. And what Rachel likes to tell people is that you stick it in your bra, let it warm up, and then you use it. Problem is when you go to have like, you know, your special time with your spouse and they find it in there, and then your whole mid region smells like coffee or cupcakes, and they go to bite you because they think you're food in the middle of the night. Like that's not gangsta, okay? I'm not trying to have my girl part smelling like coffee. Like I don't already smell like coffee. Now my girl part's gotta smell like coffee. Tina says, how's it going with the Instapot? Look, listen, me and that Instapot have a whole new relationship. It's a whole new world. I love my Instapot now that I can actually use it. And y'all, okay, so y'all thought I was joking because a lot of y'all were laughing about the Instapot thing.
Yeah.
Y'all thought I was joking. Look, listen. This book has so many freaking recipes in it. Tomato, tomato beans with tuna. What the hell? Like, salmon with parsley lemon sauce. Like, I don't know what half this stuff is, but I want to make all the stuff. Pasta and rice. Look, couscous. Couscous with cherries and macadamia. Like, what is this?
I told you to come back.
What is this witchcraft? This is a book my dad found on Amazon and sent to me, and I'm like, and this is the Instapot that Becky Madness for Crafting has. And I'm like, well, it's not going to be able to use, I'm not going to be able to use my Instapot because it has her picture on it. And he goes, no, you will, because it says it's for all the Instapots. And I'm like, no. As I'm reading the instructions, I'm like, oh, it is for all the Instapots. Y'all look, foolproof, quick and easy, 800 Instapot recipes. Look, listen. And then last night, I got a comment from someone, and I didn't know this, and I don't know how many of y'all know this. Show of hands if you didn't know. Did y'all know that Instapot has an app where they give you recipes on the app?
Okay, we got a thing. Good. Oh, I don't even have armor yet.
Yeah, soup, beans in the Instapot, and it cooks in like 3 minutes. Just 3. The Instapot is like a Chinese food restaurant. You ever order from Chinese food restaurant and they're like, everything takes 10 minutes? Take 10 minutes. No matter what you can buy one of everything on the menu. Okay, 10 minutes. How the heck are you going to take it to us when it's 10 minutes? What do y'all do in China that y'all are so pressed for time that every meal y'all make only takes 10 minutes? And how can I learn this? Like, can I come to China and you teach me how to do this? Like, how did you make a crab ragoon in 10 minutes? How did you make shrimp fried rice in 10 minutes? How did you make sweet and sour chicken in 10 minutes? Please explain this to me because nothing in my life ever takes 10 minutes, okay? I can't even take a shower for 10 minutes, let alone sit there and freaking make a whole meal in 10 minutes. Like, how do you get a whole meal to me in 10 minutes? Asking for myself.
No, I'm dead.
Yeah, there's an app for the Instapot. Yeah, Anxiety Art Adventures, the Wee Wax is listed down in the description box of the video. It's Wee Wax over on Etsy. All right, Judy, thank you so much for hanging out. Don't worry, we're going to be ending here in about 10 minutes anyways. What's up, Melody loves her hobbies? Yep, you can make bread, cakes, and cheesecake. Look, listen. I need to learn how to make a cake in there. And then I need to learn how to make yogurt because somebody was saying something about yogurt. I'm like, how the hell do you make yogurt in there? And a lot of the recipes in there literally are no longer than 20 minutes. And I'm like, it takes me 20 minutes and a bunch of dishes just to make one recipe, let alone just one thing. Like, so you tell me, like, when I made that pot roast that time, I've tried making pot roast and that thing so many times, it's ridiculous, okay? It never came out how I wanted it. Now that I've learned how to do it, look, listen, it's a whole new world for me. If you need me, I'll be in the kitchen with the Instapot. I'm just saying. And then Becky tells me that there possibly is going to be an Instapot, another What's in the Pot coming back. Because she had to stop What's in the Pot because it was getting too hot to make it. And every time I use my Instapot, I fuss at Becky, and she don't even know it. But I be fussing at her like, it don't even get hot in here when I use the Instapot. What is you talking about, woman? I think she be making extra things with hers because it don't get hot in my house when I use mine. And I'm like, I think I was ripped off. I think she abandoned me video-wise. And I'm like, look, Becky, we're gonna need to get you back in the kitchen because I now that I know how to use the Instapot, I'm gonna need some recipes. And she's like, oh yeah, we're gonna make all kinds of things in the Instapot. I'm like, I'm glad you know how to use your Instapot because I'm gonna need you to show me how to use my Instapot. So for those folks that need some Instapot help and inspiration, Becky's Madness for Crafting does what's in the pot, and she shows you how to use the Instapot for the most part. Like there are some videos I think where she doesn't use the Instapot, but for the most part she uses the Instapot. So like yeah. I'm doing good, Melody. It's the weekend, and my husband just told me he might not have to go to work tomorrow. Yes. Sitting on my butt all day. Sitting on my butt all day. Okay. Ah. There is Monday. See, she just said Instapot thing on Monday. Y'all, look, I ain't never been so happy in my life. I'm like a fat kid with cake right now. Like, is it Monday yet? Asking for myself. Y'all know the weekend be going by quick. And look, if this was at Fox, I wouldn't have nowhere near as much of this done as I do now. This is how you can tell when you really like a project versus when you don't like one. The speed of what you're doing it. So there you go. There's another trick. Another trick to diamond painting fast. Make sure it's something you like doing. Make sure the genre is something you like doing. Wee wax. Don't turn into Patty Wax SS and me taking my drills back. If I put it down on the thing, you leave it down there. We have an understanding.
Yeah, so when you open loot boxes, you pick up a small amount of...
Gotta get a flu shot.
And there's certain items that rotate in and out.
We sleeping on the weekends anyways. On the weekends, I don't usually get up until the Diamond Art Club releases happen. And even though they don't have releases this week, I still get up at that time and I go, let me check my phone real quick just in case they try to sneak something in on me. Because y'all know Diamond Art Club be sneaky.
Yeah.
What's up, Kitty Craze?
Aim right there.
I have 3 Instapots, love them all. Aaron, look, listen. You got a whole 3-course meals right there. Curve placers. Oh, here we go.
There's 1 kill.
This pin comes from Enabler's Outpost. This is a curved placer. So you see how it's curved versus like the straight one? Uh-oh. Almost knocked that over. See how it's curved? This is the curved placer here from Lexi Lily Crafts. They're 3D printed. And what they allow you to do is, let me put this away first. And like I said, I will have a tutorial going up on these because I was asked to do a tutorial on the curve placers. So I will have a tutorial going up on them next week. Let's see. Let's do L. We're going to do L. So my method for multi-placing like a boss is to rock it out. You'll hear people talk about the rock out method. So what you do is, let's get you down to the business.
Is there laws on that third guy?
Not too far in the business because I don't want my pen hitting it. So I believe this is like a 10 placer. So you just rock it on in there.
Triple take sniper up here.
See how all the drills on there? What letter was that? L. And then you put it down. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing, Jesus. Put it down here at the bottom with that first one, and then you literally just rock it right on out.
Right stick to me.
Boom.
What? Where'd you go?
And I'm going to move this one over because that's not an L. That is the curve placers.
What's going on? Talk.
So we're going to rock it out. Get your pen full. Find a spot to put all these L's because now that I have all this on here, I don't have a spot to put all these L's. I'm just going to start randomly placing them. 3 right there. We're going to move this one up here because that's not an L.
You need to talk to us like you're getting shot.
Who's that, Ryan?
Somebody coming. Yeah.
You're going to do 2 there. Boom. Sorry, I didn't have another whole line full of L's. I thought I saw more L's up there, but I only had a couple. So yeah, this is the curved multi-placer.
Ryan, use your RB ability or LB ability.
I may
You
have
can
to break
stand
down
for
and
these.
be the last person to get one. I have just been so leery of them. Lisa, they're not bad. They're a little bit intimidating. I'm not gonna lie. When I first got it, I was very intimidated, which is probably why I didn't use it at first. But once you learn how to make stuff in it, it's like the best thing in the world. You don't know how you live your whole life without it. Like it's wonderful.
There's an LNG over here.
I love that Instapot now. Like me and that Instapot are becoming bestest friends. We're getting BFF bracelets next week. I'm just saying. Goodbye, Kate. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. Yeah, we're going to get going here in about 5 minutes. We're going to play some more drills because I know after live, I got to get back to this tester pattern because today is the last day for it and I have to get as much of it done as possible before I'm done. So, yay. I'm really mad right now though because when I started the pattern, I thought I had 3 weeks to complete it, but didn't realize that I started the pattern later than everybody else. So while everybody else is way ahead of me and I'm thinking that they're just fast crocheters, it's because the pattern started a week and a half ago. So technically, I'm trying to complete an entire like robe, like a bathrobe. I'm trying to complete an entire bathrobe in a week and a half, which can be done, except for the fact that when I did the extra large, which of course is going to take more time. And I was so like mesmerized by the repetition of doing the stitches that I forgot that I was making something, and I ended up doing like 140 extra stitch like rows than I was supposed to, and I was like, oh crap! At the point by the time I realized what I was doing, I had made a throw blanket. It was ridiculous. What's up, Sherry?
Nah.
Bye, Zoe Coffee.
Okay, I'll be right there. I just wanted to see what was down here.
It's new for you, the curve placer. Yeah, I really like the curve placers. Like I said, I do like them better than the straight placers because it allows you to line them up a lot better. Because with the straight placers, your only range of motion is down, down, down. With the curve placers, you can actually rock it down, or you can rock it either way, or you can just put down a couple. So I really do prefer the curve placers over the straight placers.
Alright, don't get too far away, dude.
Fever check, I'm good. Awesome, Sherry.
What?
I had to get my fever check when I went to the doctor a couple months ago. The lady goes, "You're running a little bit high of a fever." I'm like, "No, it's not a fever. It's just because it's hot outside. Like, it's 102 degrees out there. Like, what are you talking about, lady? Like, I was sitting in a car."
No.
Then you got me breathing my own hot breath into my own hot face and talk about something. You got a little bit of a fever. No, it's hot outside. And it's hot in that car. That's why my fever seems like it up. So her and her associate are like fanning me, trying to get my temperature to go down. I'm like, I'm Southern. I'm always warm-blooded. I hate to tell you. The curve placers come from Lexi Lily Crafts over on Etsy.
We're not too far out.
Let me see if I can
Remember,
pull it up
we're
real quick.
people in this area, so watch out.
Favorite.
They probably did.
Let's see what Etsy
Still.
Shop's got more stuff. Data Monster got custom Funko Pops. We Wax is out. Stark No Nonsense has Wax It. And Lexi Lily Crafts, there she is.
I think this is the building we all started in.
Is that Lexi Lily Crafts, Mama Vapes?
Ooh. That's a yellow death box. Purple Evo shield here.
Yeah, if you haven't tried them yet, I definitely would say give it a try. I would also say when you try them out with regular wax first until you get the hang of it, and then you can go on to like the patty wax or the wee wax or whatever wax you want to use, because
Jess, do you need health?
you don't want to think that you can't do it because the wax you're using just isn't like you're not used to it yet. Like, so if you're not used to like using patty wax or whatever, I would highly recommend using like the pink wax or the blue wax. The blue wax is my favorite because it lasts longer than the pink wax, and Star Ore sells it over on Amazon. But I would definitely say try it for the first couple of times with the regular wax before you use like the specialty waxes. just so you get the hang of it before you start using it with the wax. Because if you're a heavy presser like me, you'll wonder why there's so much residue on your drills. But then once you get the hang of it, you won't have any problems.
That's good.
Oh, thank you, Mama Vapes and Diamond Paints. Good evening, Jules Goulmunch.
Oh, Jess, you're using a shotgun and a
Daughter and I got
sniper?
sick at the same time. She was tested and she is pregnant. Oh no! I think it's the off weather here in California. Probably. Like, I got sick a couple of weeks ago, and everybody's like, "It's COVID." I'm like, "No, it's the flu." It's because winter came so suddenly, and then we had 1 week of spring last week, and now we're back in winter again. Like, it's like Mother Nature's like playing peekaboo with the seasons. Up, little bit of fall, little bit of fall. Psych. Little bit of fall, little bit of fall. Psych, enjoy winter, bye. Like, I feel like Mother Nature's playing with my emotions right now, and I don't appreciate it.
Syringes.
Can you do a video on the different kinds of wax and which is best tone in your opinion? I can try. I'd have to find a bunch of wax. Nice, Silver Linus. Yeah, I'll have to find a bunch of different waxes to use because I usually use like blue wax, but I'm pretty sure I'm out of blue wax, and right now all I've been using is the Stark No Nonsense wax and the Wee Wax and my Patty Wax SS, because each of my pens has different wax in it, and it just matters. It's whatever pen I decide to pick up. Which I will have a new pen to show you guys. There's a young lady that contacted me. She was so nice. She said she wanted to send me out a pen, and she makes like, I showed them on my Instagram page. She made like a little turkey inside the one pen, and I'm like, oh my god, can I get the pen with the turkey in it? Oh my god. So I'll be showing you guys some new pens, but yeah, like you're gonna have to give me a little bit to make sure I can get all the wax that I need together. But I can definitely try to do a wax video.
It's a grenade that you have to throw to mark. Yeah. No, you couldn't.
Yeah, I'm a heat person too. I'm from South Carolina, so I'm all about the heat. Oh snap, I'm almost over my time, and it's almost time for Ruby Q. So if you guys are not ready to be done with the night Ruby Q Crafts. Sorry, I'm so used to her old name. Ruby Q Crafts is going live now. So if you guys would like to go over and join her over on her channel, I will link it or have one of my mods link it if they can. She's going live right now. So thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. It's always a pleasure when you guys come out and hang out with me. Thank you to everyone who super chatted. Thank you to all my mods for all the links. Thank you to everyone who came out to visit me tonight. Like I said, I do greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys have a happy and safe weekend. Please do remember that if you live in one of those states that has the big capital, please stay home and stay safe. I don't care what's going on in these streets. Y'all stay safe. But with that said, I got to get out of here. So if you're new to the channel and like to see more random crazy videos just like this, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified anytime I randomly decide to put up a video. And believe me, it's random. With that said, I really must now bid you adieu. But not before reminding you, like I always try to. Wash your hands, don't touch your face, keep your 6 feet, and always try to be kind, be courteous, be cool. Bye, guys.